welcome to Full Steam, where I'm playing through every game in my Steam library, almost 300 games. Some I've never played before, some I've played a lot. And today, the Random Number Gods served up. I have not played this one before, and I can't remember where I got it, if it was in a bundle or if I picked it out for some reason. But let's give it a shot. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. Okay, kind of like a Stardew Valley vibe. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. This game features some small text. If you're having difficulty reading, you can hold shift to zoom in. Thank you. Oof. I've found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering Bew. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Hellebore a good scratch behind the ear from me. Okay, I've got some plants here. It's day one. This got a drawer. This encyclopedia can be used as a reference to help identify plants. Note that where I have included sketches, these are not always intended as an aid to identification. Often the description will be more useful to you. Remember to take extra care when dealing with poisonous plants. I accept no responsibility should injury or death occur as a result of misuse of this encyclopedia. WV. I wonder if that was my uncle. Okay. What else? I've got a magnifying glass, a dial covered with sigils. Am I losing my will to explore? I've got an archive, a letter, dangerous plant, grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Blackbarrow. Keep it secret. Oh, I can go to the library. Whoops. The library in Ambleside. Ambleside. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone the librarian is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear. Can't wait to show me what she's found. Collect what she's found. The gilded dendra. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendra's miasma, a sure and painful way to die. It's so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. Oops. Okay, let's put away the map. I don't need this anymore. This note, whoops, I guess it was attached to this one maybe. Okay, another letter. Oh, this must be, what's the cat's name? Hellebore. Good kitty. Okay, I'm out of my will to explore. Thought I could water my plants a little more. There's a rising dread. I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. I hear that. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day, surrounded by plants. I came here because I have unusual requests. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity is the better of me. I must find out what they're saying. She needs St. John's poppy. Okay. Is that? Here it is. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draft that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. The flowers of the St. John's poppy are bright red with a yellow center. That looks like it. Oh. Ah. St. John's poppy. Now I know. Is this what you're looking for, Victoria? Clavilium. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Do I have any plants with heart-shaped leaves? The label's back. What's this? Oh, you know, that secret plant. The hills to the northeast of Blackbarrow Keep. Blackbarrow. So could that be here? changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. Well, I found the plant I was looking for. New plant acquired. Breadfruits, long flat leaves. Cool. Dave, I knew a Dave Schaefer. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants though, huh? Got a letter for you. You're not a customer. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear that the wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. So we found a cool flower. In the woods to the south of Gosforth. The northeast corner of the woods to the south of Gosforth. Where's Gosforth? There's Gosforth. There's the woods to the south. There's the northeast corner. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. This must be the beautiful flower. This tentacly flower here is the one that reminded him of beauty in the world. A single, sweet-smelling, dark flower. Did he say it was bright? Is that the right one? A bright flower. Maybe that's not it. Gilbert Ames. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way around, down through Black Barrel. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I've brought Fennet from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Okay, what is lemon dandy? Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. So, all I know is that it's got curled leaves. Lemon dandy. This one's yellow. Coarse leaves. No scent. Light airy scent. curled leaves. I think. Do I have any other plants with curled leaves? Oh, these are the heart-shaped leaves. Nope, these are... Nope, that's the one I just found. I think it's gotta be that one. Alright. Oh, and he brought me this one. Okay, before I forget... Lemon Daddy. I know, it's Lemon Dandy. Okay. I can explore some more. Those flowers in the northeast woods. I'm looking for a bright flower, that's why I came here. How's my dread doing? Okay. I could read and try and identify some of these. Oh wait, this is checked. So that is the right flower. I guess I'll just keep taking customers. Swift. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child. Sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. What's this? Swift. Oh, you can find out all about your customers. Oh, the whole chat log. Vivid dreams. Seeking relief from her nightmares. Can I look back at everyone who's been here? Or just her? Okay. She needs forest camphor. The strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping drafts. The camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many small flowers. So this is like a light blue cluster. No, it's kind of dark. This could be it. A beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster. Whoops. A light scent. This has a strong smelling bulb. Any other blue flowers? Red fruits. Oh, could this be it? Pungent, strong smelling. The bulb is a soft yellow. The flowers are a cluster of dark blue, smaller flowers. I think this is it. Nice. And that teaches me about Butterdale. Clumps on valley sides. Skin rashes. I'm going to label this forest camphor. Okay. I have a will to explore. I don't really have any clues about anywhere to go. Oh, I can put these in my archive. Okay. I mean, I don't want to waste this. I might as well just go that town that guy hated, Gosforth. I should not have come here. The darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. I feel a rising dread in my chest. Okay, maybe I should have paid more attention to my buddy's letter. Whoops. Next customer. Can you Wandering View? Always reminds me of, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the View. You've got it. Didn't I have a letter about Wandering View? Yes. She gave me a page in the book about it. So now, when I open the book, there's Wandering View. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It's been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They're also quite hard and sharp. Earning this plant the nickname Finger's Bane. So I think I only have one mushroom. The undersides are sharp. That's gotta be it. And that teaches me about the Lady of Summer. I can label this. Put these away. Close my book. Then pet my cat. Then end the day. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book, tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Alright. Is that about my dread? The third river in row H. Maybe I'm supposed to go there? Row H. There's a curve. Not it. Not it. see much in row H that looks like that. Maybe here? No. Not H9. Let me get some energy back by watering my plants. I can feel my will to explore returning. I wonder if your plants die if you don't water them. Oh, there's a certain amount you're supposed to water. Gotcha. I wonder if you can overwater them. Okay, maybe I was reading this wrong. The third river on row H, that's river 1, river 2, river 3. Yes, okay. Dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from the matted hide, and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. I found this. I already had one of those. Isn't that the one I found? The beautiful plant in the woods? Okay. Good kitty. Open the store. Isidore Burbage. Bring me a sample of Apis demissus. And be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. Alright, dick. Apis demissus. Oh, there it is. Gandy root. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid in digestive. Oh, okay. Can see why he's in a bad mood. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Okay, it's a plant. It's got rough leaves. Not a fungus. Like strawberry dipped in honey. Okay. I feel like I looked at a plant earlier that had rough leaves. No scent. Okay. This one has coarse leaves. Maybe. Soft leaves, definitely not this one. Smooth leaves. Fungus. Not a plant. This also has rough leaves. These. Okay. Waxy leaves. Put this over here. Small red berries. leaves, not rough leaves. I love a game where I get to organize things. Okay. A plant with medicinal properties. Its leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe to touch. See, this doesn't look like it has petals necessarily. And I think I found that one. It's a rare plant. So, leaves coarse to the touch. Maybe it's this one. What's this dude's deal? He's a lawyer. A rich man who inherited a fortune but never experienced the love of his parents. He expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. There are many in Undermere who would be glad to see the back of him. To see him come, but love to see him walk away. But with wealth comes power, and few would challenge him to his face. Okay. So let's give him... I could poison him, but I'll give him this instead. Yes. Gandy root. Okay. Let's label that. Root. And put it over with my other identified plants. Okay. I have nowhere to explore unless I want to get a feeling of rising dread again. So, pet my cat. Welcome, customer. Dave is back. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Is he a sailor? Wait. Where'd he go? Oh, he's the postman. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. Thought you might be interested. Amos Duncan. Okay. The mine at Hard Knot. Well, I do have a will to explore. Where could Hard Knot be? There's Hard Knot, and there's no mine around it. So I must just go here. Oh man. An iron gate, rusted by years of abandonment, sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted it may be, it won't budge. Locked. Ah. Oh, right. There was a plant that you can use to open locks. Did I sell that to somebody? Clavilium, according to legend, can be used to open any lock. The heart-shaped leaves earned it the name Lovelock. I saw some, is it this one? Those are heart-shaped leaves. Let's try it out. Nice. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I am rewarded. Whoa. A lot of plants. A lot of fungi. Okay, move this over here. Clavilium. Whoops. Who's next? Reuben Ward. I'm headed to Grizzadale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they are not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she is dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. Was hoping you might have some fox button that could help me win them over. This guy's the investigator. Reuben works with the police on murder cases. He's kind, good-humored man. Beneath the mask, he is deeply sad. His only child, a daughter, has seemed trouble for some time before running away from home several years ago. The victims whose stories he tries to uncover are all somebody's son, somebody's daughter. The search for answers drives him forward, piecing together the logic of life and death. Okay, fox button. In the book, luckily, an offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow on opposing pairs along the stems. Okay. Thick, shiny leaves in pairs along the stems. Could this be it? Okay. Here are leaves growing in pairs, so maybe we call these pairs small red berries. These are growing in pairs. Stiff leaves, not thick or shiny necessarily. Small leaves. Don't think it's those. The only other one was these could be pears. No. Alright, let's give it a shot. Is this fox button? Yes. Okay. Move that with the ones I've categorized. Okay. I don't have anywhere to explore. So, another customer. Vicky Gray, you're back. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's poppy. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. I wonder if it's the psychic who comes here. Is there a plan you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. I wonder if she's the psychic. Okay, Harlequin Blue. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds of the downy pappus, which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Okay, bushy blue flower. That's it. Bushy blue flower heads. Could be this. Blue flowers. Maybe. I think that's the only bushy blue flower I have. Nice. Harlequin blue. Okay. Another happy customer. Maybe one more today. Bethany Coleman. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda, from the forest. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry into the forest. Be assured of your discretion. We require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Okay. Mary's breath. It's in the book. Wide waxy leaves. Okay. What has wide waxy leaves? This one? Okay. Says right there, waxy. There's this one too. Smooth waxy leaves. Uh-oh. The wide waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amounts of water it requires. I wonder if I can find out which one takes longer to water. Oh, I should have counted. Okay, this has veined, wide, waxy leaves. See, this looks better for collecting water because they're kind of like cupped a little bit. Nice. Label this. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen, and the Arda has been murdered. You'll find us deep in the Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of the Arduina. Okay. Deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lakeshore across from Torver. Okay. There's Grisdale Forest. There's a mile from the lakeshore. As soon as I step off the road, two members of the Sisterhood step in and remind me that this is their forest. I'm not welcome here. I try showing the sisters' letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move me along. Okay. So maybe it's a little closer to the shore. Gah. shop shut down and tore it to the ground if you don't make this right. Butterdale or Meekdew. My actions could have consequences. Okay. Butterdale, used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. And Meekdew, can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Okay. I don't think I need to give him that, right? It's Butterdale he needs. Dark green leaves. That's it. Oh, maybe I don't have any. You know, stay right there. I'm heading back to the forest. Okay. Sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter, and she lets me through. I'm ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table draped in silk is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asks my escort. I set to work. I want to say I saw something about this in the book. Wren. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it's said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death, and sweet to those who have not. Okay, long leaves, no flowers. Sounds like this. Send this scratches the back of my throat. I guess I've known death. My uncle, I guess? Okay. Nice. Collect. Get some more pages. Label this as Wren. I extract a sample from the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Ooh, so he needs Butterdale, which was dark green leaves. Sharp thorns. I guess if I don't have any Butterdale, Meekdew. Oh, was I looking at the wrong thing? What was I looking at that made me think it was some invisibility potion? beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets. Okay, results in painful sores. So not Meekdew. I want Butterdale. Which grows in clumps and has dark green leaves. Oh, the flowers smell buttery to some people. Did I miss that before? Dark green leaves, smooth waxy leaves, pleasing scent. And the other dark green leaves. Buttery smell. Ah, there we go. A buttery scent. There's your Butterdale, asshole. Whoops. Which one was it? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. End of another day. I get another secret card. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure. After studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Alright, so that is Strange Horticulture. I dig it. The vibe is kind of like sunless seas or sunless skies a little bit, kind of dark, and a little eldritch, Lovecrafty, and the deduction is cool. It's got a little bit of like Golden Idol, Oberdin, where you're like following clues and making deductions to figure out what you're doing. So that is Strange Horticulture.